Since 1999, the Historymakers has been recording African-American oral histories to refashion a more inclusive record of American history and to educate and enlighten millions worldwide. Corryn Corbett is one of the Historymakers who shared her story, and she's New York area's beauty and lifestyle journalist, formerly with Essence Magazine,
yes,
correct?
Yes.
Welcome to Arise America. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me, Debbie.
And so, Historymakers, wonderful organization. I was honored to sit down to give my oral history just a few weeks ago. There's this huge archive, but really let's talk about this back to school program.
Well, the back to school program is great because what it does is take the Historymakers, we go into the schools, go back to the community, and tell our stories. So for me, for example, I'm a product of New York City Public Schools. And for us to show the Historymakers video and to show all of these things and to say, I went to PS 15, IS 59 in Queens, and August Martin High School. If I can do it, you can do it. It's not about who you know, it's about your dreams and following your passions.
And Corryn, it's so important to do that because so often kids set their aspiration and goals based on who they see that looks like them.
Exactly.
That's doing it. So if they see a fashion editor that looks like them, then they think, oh, I can do that.
Right. And to understand that there's a path, and if there's no path, you make your own. And it's incumbent on people like us who have made it to go back into the communities to show what success looks like and to get children to commit to their education.
And so how does it work, just the nuts and bolts of this program? How many Historymakers go into how many schools, and what's the reach of it?
Okay, so the reach was 200 schools.
Wow.
30 states and 61 cities this time.
That's
and
fantastic.
We've done this, and it's been going on for 5 years, and this was my first opportunity to do it. I went to Mott Hall Bridges Academy in Brownsville, Brooklyn. It was a wonderful school, a very new school, and I'm so committed to that school that I'm going to be back.
What age did you talk to?
Sixth graders.
You talked to sixth grade. Oh, that's a good age.
That is a good age.
Yeah, because they can listen to you. So how did they respond to you? They
were very, very interested in what it took and whether or not I had the dream when I was their age. And I was honest, I didn't. But I told them the story about how I got to my first job.
That is so important. And it's important particularly in the African-American community, which has such a rich history in oral storytelling.
Exactly.
That's really been lost in the modern times. It's so important to perpetuate that.
Yes, and these young people are hungry for the information. They're hungry for the connection, and it's really, really important that we give it to them.
It is fantastic. Well, congratulations to you for being a history maker.
My pleasure.
And for giving some of your time to go into schools. It's absolutely essential.
And I consider it an honor.
All right.
Great.
Corryn
Thank you so much, Debbie.
Nice to meet you.
You too.